Hey guys, this is Steep Frugit from Game Monkey Tactics, here to show you some perk leveling guides for Killing Floor. My map setup is on the offices. I have the difficulty set to Suicidal. I have my gain length set to Long. And for mutators, I have it set to the Clotbusters. Okay guys, let's start out here really fast. I'm set to Melee class right now, as you can tell. Now I go in this way, up the stairs here. I'm going to go to these doors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open them, spin around quick, close them, and then open them and get behind this door here. Now, what I'm doing right now is, of course, you can see that I'm using my melee right now. I'll explain more about that later. But what I'm using that door for is protection here. So now I'm protected on all three sides, and the only way that they can attack me is directly right in front. So, like I said, I'm using Berserker right now with the knife. The reason I start with that is because it's good to help start with getting more money. You can see I'm not really getting much damage done to me here. So I don't really have to worry too much about that. I'm making money and I'm not using anything. I'm not using like bullets or grenades or anything like that at all. So it really helps to start out like that. Plus, you can run faster, so you can get into place quicker and easier. That's usually why I do that. Now you see that they got stuck there. That is going to be coming in really handy in this when they get stuck like that, because that gives you time to heal, to reload if you're using weapons, and you'll see that more when I start using the weapons on here. But that's it. Make sure you don't press E like it says on the screen. Do not press E or whatever button it is to close. You do not want to do that. You will open yourself up. That will not be good. They will attack you from all sides. So I'm just about finishing up this one here. Now I'm gonna go ahead here. I'm switching up my classes. As you can tell, I'm gonna be using my pistol to level my sharpshooting. So I'm skipping ahead real quick to show you. Now here's a couple of other places you can do this in both of those doorways there. As you saw that I was there, and here is just a quick way to show you how I got there from where I'm at. So now I'm getting right back into it, shooting with the pistols. I went ahead and sped this up. You can tell I'm doing it really fast. I went ahead and sped it up a little bit because you guys don't want to have to watch all of this. You just kind of want to get the idea. So you see they get stuck. I heal myself. I reload, get ready to go, and just keep moving along. Now you can see, what you don't want to do here is you don't want to use two pistols. The last thing you want to do is use two pistols. Reloading two pistols takes way too long to do. You're not as accurate as you are with a single pistol. Like I said, use your sharpshooter perk when you're using your pistols. Why? Because you do more damage. You reload faster. I mean, that's what the perks are for. The perks are so that your guns do more, as you're going along through. So, as you can see here, I'm making the same amount of money killing them as I would be if I was using the melee, but I'm expending bullets. I'm also expending my shield that I purchased. So, you see, that's why it's a good reason in the beginning to use melee. At least that's what I do. And typically I will go through and I will use melee until I get what I want, and I'll stick with it the entire match. Of course, on here you're going to see that I'm changing every match just so I can show you different things. So, completely go to the trader. Now, right now I'm going and getting my classes situated using the bullpup so I can level my my perk that way. So now I'm using I believe it's Commando perk. Again, fast forward mode. And I turned off the sound in the fast forward mode because really you don't want to hear that in fast forward. You just kind of, like I said, you want to get here and you want to see what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing here. If you aim it right, you don't have to zoom in at all. I recommend not really zooming in, and you'll see I'll zoom in here in a minute. It takes so long to zoom in and get accurate, you might as well just shoot from the hip. What you're doing here is not necessarily headshots like you're trying to do on the pistol, because that's the only way to level is by getting headshots with the pistol. But here you're just going to do damage, so it doesn't really matter. You'll see I'm reloading even if I don't need to. I mean, I've only shot like 4 or 5 bullets and I'm reloading again. That is simply because I don't want to get caught with no bullets when they're not plugged up. So when they're plugged up, I'm going to reload. That's just as simple as that. It's the best way to do it too. I recommend reloading reloading and healing every time you have a chance. Definitely. Do not be throwing grenades in this situation. The grenades, no matter how high above their head you throw them, will get stuck where the closest enemy is. The grenades for some reason do not fly over their head. They will fall straight down. So if it lands in front of you, that's pretty much game over for you there. So we're just about finishing mopping this one up, and I'll be showing you I'll be switching to my shotgun class. And you notice now, I go and switch to my class, and then I purchase the gun. Why? It's cheaper to do it that way. Don't fill up the ammo on guns that you're not going to be using. Sell everything you're not going to be using. so you have more money to do it. Now I jump right back in. Again, fast forward mode. You'll see that I'm trying to reload as often as possible. You only have 8 bullets in this shotgun. I definitely do not recommend using the hunting shotgun. I have tried it, and I have died. It is, you can't do it. I mean, you'll see here that I'm getting a lot of damage done to me here just trying to reload, and I will switch to my pistol. You know, when it happens, you'll see I run out of the bullets in the shotgun, and I needed to kill the guy. I couldn't sit there and take all those hits while trying to reload my shotgun. So when you're using your shotgun, be aware that you're probably going to run out of bullets, and you're probably going to have to use your pistol as backup in some cases. So, you know, make sure you have a couple of pistol bullets in backup. So, you know, you'll see I'm just trying to finish them up here, always as you know, as often, especially with the shotgun, as I can, since there's only 8 bullets in it to reload. You know, now let me go ahead and tell you this: on this game, and as you do this, you're only going to be able to make it to about wave 7. After about wave 5, more than just the clots are coming. You're going to have the crawlers. You're going to have the others, and they're going to be coming after you. Now, like you see here, I'm changing just to show you guys the firebug, or you know, the pyromaniac perk here. Very dangerous to do. You'll see here that I end up getting burned. I lose my shield, and it gets really hairy here. You'll see. I don't necessarily recommend doing this. I was able to survive it. I don't really recommend doing it again. I will not be doing it again, pretty much. For, you know, like I was saying, you can do this, and you'll see there was one of the crawlers jumping at me there, and I ended up having to beat these guys off because I was just getting hurt too bad. So I switched to my knife for a little while. I did go back to after they got stuck, and I had a chance to recuperate. I went back to the flamethrower again to try to level it up. And like I said, you know, you're not going to get too far. You're going to get to about wave 7, and you're going to get these guys in here that you can't handle, and you're going to get a flesh pound in here, and he's going to kill you. But at that time, you know, you've already done a lot. See, I just leveled it up there. So, you know, you're not going to make it all the way through this whole thing like that. You're just going to be able to get some points, move your levels up quickly and efficiently. So that's the end of that. And I've been Steep Frugit for the perk leveling guide on Killing Floor. Thanks for watching.